It's Thursday, November 7th, right now on 12 News at 10.
I'm Gabriella Becerra in the newsroom. 2 people were killed in a wrong-way crash on I-17. We'll show you what happened in the moments leading up to the crash.
Several key races still too close to call in Arizona. We're breaking down the latest vote totals.
I'm Chase Golightly in Sedona, where the town rejected a ballot measure that would have allowed workers to sleep in their cars at a local park overnight. Why so many were against it, we'll tell you coming up.
We're coming off the coldest day of the week, but a nice warming trend moving our way this weekend.
12 News at 10 with Mark Curtis and Caribe Divine starts now.
And as we begin tonight, we're learning more about a wrong-way crash on I-17 that left 2 people dead. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Caribe Divine. 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra joins us in studio with new details on what led up to this crash. And Gabby, that new video we're getting is just chilling.
That's right, Mark Caribe. Thermal cameras along the I-17 detected that wrong-way driver near Bethany Home Road that morning. Plus, several other drivers calling 911 alerted state troopers, but they were not able to stop the car. This car speeding the wrong way down I-17 Thursday morning caused a deadly crash after colliding with another car near Adams Street.
Our troopers had been responding, had been trying to get the driver of that wrong way vehicle to respond and to stop. Unfortunately, they were unable to do so when that collision occurred.
According to the Arizona Department of Public Safety, the wrong-way driver, identified as a 23-year-old woman, died instantly. The driver and a passenger in the car she collided with were taken to the hospital with serious injuries, where the passenger, identified as a 29-year-old woman, later died. Thermal cameras triggered the Arizona Department of Transportation to issue wrong-way vehicle ahead alerts on its message boards above the freeway prior to the crash. DPS Sergeant Eric Andrews says drivers who see this message should always get to the far right lanes and exit as soon as possible.
It's difficult. I myself have stopped a wrong way vehicle, and it's difficult to be able to see and to have your brain put that puzzle together so quickly.
According to ADOT, 126 incidents with wrong-way drivers were recorded in 2023. 13 of those ended in deadly crashes.
This is not a problem that we are going to be able to enforce out of or arrest our way out of, or ADOT can engineer their way out of.
Along with thermal cameras, an ADOT spokesperson tells me they've installed hundreds of wrong-way signs and raised pavement markers with reflectors that glow red toward cars driving the wrong way. But ADOT adds this technology can't stop someone from becoming a wrong-way driver. Most, they say, are impaired drivers.
But as long as they're making the decision to be impaired and drive, this is always going to happen.
The Maricopa County Medical Examiner will determine if this driver could have been driving under the influence. DPS has not yet released the identities of the people involved or the current condition of the survivor. Back to you guys.
Gabby, thanks. Tonight, homicide detectives are investigating after a man's body was found in Papago Park. Officers responded about 7:30 this morning. First responders say the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Late this evening, authorities told us that due to elements found at the scene, this is now considered to be a homicide investigation.
Today, a grand jury indicted the man and teen accused of opening fire inside the Arizona Mills food court back in September. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office says that 16-year-old Xavier Padilla and 19-year-old Gabriel Garcia are facing several felonies, including aggravated assault and endangerment. The shooting on September 13th caused minor damage, but thankfully no one was hurt. A trial has been set for March of next year.
Southwest Gas has agreed to pay a $2 million civil penalty after a 2021 gas explosion at a Chandler business that injured 4 people. It happened at a print shop near Ray and Rural Roads. The explosion caused the roof to collapse and the evacuation of several homes nearby. The total cost of damage exceeded $5 million. An investigation traced the explosion back to a gas pipe that had degraded.
All right, it looks like you'll want to keep that jacket handy as you head out the door in the morning. Meteorologist Lindsay Riley is here with more on just how chilly it's going to get overnight. Hey, Lindsay.
Yes, so skies have cleared. That cold front has pushed out to the east of us. So as a result, temperatures are going to be downright cold tonight. We're already down to 59 here in Phoenix. It's 13 in Greer, 33 right now in Winslow, and 17 at the Grand Canyon. Here's where we're headed tonight. 14 at the Grand Canyon, 20 in Show Low, 14 in Springerville, and even 27 degrees in Payson, 49 here in the valley. So a cold start. These are going to be our approximate 6 to 7 a.m. temperatures. And as we get into tomorrow afternoon, a lot of the afternoon we will be in the mid to upper 60s. But the high for the day is going to be 71 after starting the morning in the 40s. Caribe.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Well, now to a look at the latest vote totals that are coming in tonight. The race for U.S. Senate in Arizona has narrowed slightly.
Yeah, Democrat Ruben Gallego is leading Republican Kerry Lake by nearly 44,000 votes. The race is still considered too close to call, but his lead has dwindled tonight.
And here is the latest on the presidential race. Donald Trump expanding his lead over Kamala Harris. The vice president is trailing President-elect Trump by 155,000 votes here in Arizona.
And the race in CD6 continues to swing back and forth tonight. Democrat Kirsten Engel has taken the lead back over Republican Juan Cisco Mani by just over 200 votes. Voters in Sedona rejected a measure that would have allowed workers to sleep in their cars overnight because of the high cost of living in that area in a popular park.
That's right. The proposal came in response to the city's affordable housing shortage. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is in Sedona tonight at the location where this plan would have been implemented.
The proposal would have turned 6 acres of Western Gateway Cultural Park, where we are now, into dedicated parking spaces for those living in their cars. A temporary solution for many struggling to find affordable housing. It's known for majestic red rocks and popular hiking trails, bringing in millions from all over to take it in. But what Sedona doesn't have right now is housing.
It is a dire situation.
A problem that's only grown over the years. The average home price is just short of $1 million, with rent averaging $3,500 a month, forcing some local workers with full-time jobs to live in their cars.
As we speak, we actually do have employees that do that, and that is not an exaggeration.
Lisa Dahl is the owner of several restaurants in Sedona. With 300 total employees, the lack of homes is also hurting business.
I'm missing bartenders, I'm missing bar managers, I'm missing servers. The list goes on and on.
Trying to fill those positions, nearly impossible.
You want to employ that person, and they have to say, I can't take the job because I can't find a place to live.
Which is why the city proposed a ballot measure that, if approved, would turn a small portion of this 40-acre open space into dedicated overnight parking for those workers, where they can sleep in their car with bathrooms, showers, and a dedicated attendant watching over the area. It was called the Safe Place to Park program, but the majority of Sedona voters said no, giving it another name.
There was a lot of popular opposition to the homeless car park.
Bill Noonan is one of them. He and others were concerned it would bring crime and drug use to the popular park.
Sedona will never be the same. It's a clean, safe, beautiful place. Keep it that way.
He also claimed the way the measure was written, those who are disabled or retired could also stay here. When asked about the issue of workers living in their cars,
I don't think that it's such an enormous problem, certainly not as big a problem as I believe the city has suggested that it is.
With this program now shut down,
Building affordable housing is the #1 solution. It doesn't happen overnight.
I'm told there are future developments for housing here in Sedona and also neighboring towns, but it could take years before they're ready. We're in Sedona. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase, thank you.